Hello and welcome. My name is Dan Thompson. I'm the president of Canadian Tire Jumpstart Charities. With the help of some very dedicated friends, I'd like to tell you how Jumpstart works with people like you to help children in need through sports. But this distressing fact makes it very clear that there's so much more work that needs to be done. No child should be denied the benefits that organized sport and recreation can offer. We believe that every child, no matter their circumstance, deserves the chance to play.
Sport crosses all kinds of social boundaries. Everybody in the world understands simple sport. When you bring people together in a community and they have something to start talking to, it doesn't matter if they come from Russia or they come from Afghanistan or they come from the USA, they can start to have a conversation around the activity they're doing called sport.
In 2005, we launched Canadian Tire Jumpstart. It is a charitable program that works with community partners like you. Together, we make sure that children in financial need have the opportunity to participate in sports and recreation. These kids can choose from a variety of sports such as hockey, dance, soccer, and swimming, while developing essential life skills and raising their self-esteem and confidence.
Sports kept me out of trouble, so I know how important it is for Canadian Tire to be involved with a program like this and for our kids to be involved with a program like this, because it just helps these kids build their self-esteem, make positive choices, and keep their minds and their bodies right, for sure.
The programs are organized and run across the entire country, and as of this year, we have chapters in over 310 communities. These chapters are made up of dedicated Canadian Tire volunteers and over 700 community partners like Big Brothers, Big Sisters, the YMCA, Parks and Recreation, and many others. Every one of these partners is totally committed to helping kids get active.
What Jumpstart does is leverage the existing capacity of the community to help it help itself.
We can't help them with everything in their lives, but I'd sure like to know that they are not alone. I'd like them to know that they are not alone.
Let me explain how Jumpstart works. Through the application and approval process, we rely on our community partners to identify children in financial need. Then, the chapter members distribute the necessary funds in their local neighborhoods. The Jumpstart program criteria is set up like this. The children should be between 4 and 18 years of age. All the funds raised are used for registration fees, for equipment, and our transportation costs. And up to $300 may be allocated for each child during a submission period. And of course, children can be funded in consecutive seasons. This funding is for one activity for each child in each of 2 yearly submission cycles. And we make sure that funding is there for every child in a family. Being asked to complete a long, complicated form can discourage a family from applying. Sometimes, even English language becomes a barrier. So we don't require an application form to be completed by the family. Instead, we've created a simple online submission form for chapter members to gather information and pass on approval of a child or children for funds. This form is forwarded to the Jumpstart Regional Manager for authorization and then sent electronically to Home Office. The check is processed there and sent to the service organization, and we try to make sure this is completed within 30 days.
It's very simple. It's one form, and there's not a lot of invasion of privacy. There's not a lot of, people feel very comfortable accessing Jumpstart.
It's important that assessments, including a needs analysis, are consistent and that the privacy of each child is respected. We ask that each chapter member complete and sign an online chapter member agreement. That way, we're all on the same page.
So they have minimized the paperwork, the red tape, and all the other bureaucracy that most foundations have. They're incredibly easy to work with because they want results in the field with children.
As a charitable organization, our partners tell us that Jumpstart is different. You should know that Canadian Tire pays for all the administrative costs of the program, including 4 full-time regional managers. This means that 100% of the funds raised for the program go directly to support kids in need. We are proud that it's Canadian Tire and its employees who raise the majority of funds needed in their own communities. And everyone's efforts are definitely working. Since its launch in 2005, Canadian Tire Jumpstart has helped more than 300,000 children participate in organized sports and recreation programs. Jumpstart and its partners are making a difference.
Canadian Tire commitment to this charity has just been unbelievable. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to have a lot of our kids participate in some of the programs that we do here, such as martial arts and swimming.
Every single day that I go to work, I see direct change in my neighborhood. I see direct change with the kids. And you go home smiling.
A small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can definitely change the world. You know this, so do we. Join us and make our small group larger. And together, let's give every child a chance to play.